I want to tell you the best exercises for your legs. Literally the best. I researched many articles and videos and came up with these 8 exercises that will blow up your legs. And at the end of the video, I will tell you the exercise program, whether you are a professional or a beginner. Many people don't care about leg days, but one of the articles has ranked 3 of the most important muscles, which they ranked like this. The back muscles are the 3rd, the chest is the 2nd, and the legs are the 1st and most important. Before we go for training, you can do these 3 ways to warm your legs. Treadmill for 5 minutes. Bike for 10 minutes, 5 minutes of stretching movements. Well, let's go to the exercises. 1. Goblet Squat. Goblet squats can be a great alternative to barbell squats, especially for beginners who learn proper squat technique. It's a great full body exercise that builds muscle, especially in the legs, core, and glutes. Hold the dumbbell with your palms facing up, with your feet around shoulder width apart and your chest forwards, shoulders back. Keeping a straight back, bend your knees and move your bum back and down so your weight is through your heels. Aim to get your bum as close to the ground as possible. Keep your chest facing forward. Tense your abs and push back up through your heels to your starting position. You can do 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. To have a strong leg, we need to work on all the leg muscles, which includes hamstrings, hips, quadriceps, and calves. If you are a beginner, you should not train with heavy weights. Start with medium weights. To train your muscles for heavier weights, Dumbbell Deadlift. There are so many different variations of the deadlift, but they all have one thing in common. They're all more than just a leg exercise. They'll fry your hamstrings and glutes, as well as your core and upper back. Stand with feet hip width apart and hold a dumbbell in each hand in front of thighs, palms facing body. Engage core and pull shoulder blades down and back. Then, keeping arms straight, send hips back and bend knees slightly to lower both dumbbells down to the floor in front of legs. Continue lowering until hips are fully pushed back and the weights are as close to the floor as far as possible. Keeping chest up, push through feet to return to standing, squeezing glutes at the top, for 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. 3. Bulgarian Split Squat. Benefits of the Bulgarian Split Squat abound. As a lower body exercise, it strengthens the muscles of the legs, including the quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. Also, as a single leg exercise, your core is forced to work in overdrive to maintain your balance. Hold a dumbbell in each hand and stand with your back to a bench. Place your back foot on the bench. Lean forward at a 45-degree angle. This forward lean increases how hard your glutes work in comparison to standing upright, and put all of your weight on the heel of your front foot. Bend your front knee and lower yourself down to the ground, under control, using the front leg as a brake against gravity. Push back up through your heel to the starting position. Make sure all of the work is being done by your front leg and that you're not using your back leg to help. And you can do 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions for each leg. 4. Leg Romanian Deadlift. Similar to the dumbbell deadlift we've just gone through, this single leg deadlift variation will grow and strengthen your hamstrings and glutes, with the added challenge of one leg doing all of the hard work. Stand on one leg, starting with your weaker leg, and hold a fairly heavy dumbbell in the hand opposite your standing leg, or you can hold a lighter dumbbell in each hand. Bend the knee of your standing leg slightly and lean forward. Bend forward until your body is parallel to the floor and raise your non-standing leg behind your head. Stand up straight, push through the heel of your standing leg, and push your hips forward. 5. Walking lunges. Walking lunges work as a great exercise to target all the major muscle groups of your lower body while improving your balance and core strength. Walking lunges work your leg muscles as well as your core, hips. Holding a dumbbell in each hand, step forward and bend your front knee, putting all your weight into your front heel and lowering your back knee under control. If you step too far, you'll find yourself using your back leg to help. Find the middle ground for yourself. Step back through your front heel and lean forward at 45 degrees, bringing your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Switch legs and do 12 to 15 repetitions for 3 sets. 6. Glute Bridges. The glute bridge exercise is a versatile, challenging, and effective exercise. It's an excellent addition to any workout routine, regardless of your age or fitness level. This workout move targets the back of your legs or posterior chain. The prime movers in your posterior chain include your hamstrings and glutes. Lie on your back with your feet flat on the floor and bend your knees. Place a weight on your hips. Engage your hips by squeezing them and lift your hips off the floor and lift them up toward the ceiling. At the top of the movement, make sure your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Pause at the top of the movement and squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds, then slowly lower back down to the starting position. After finishing, switch legs and do 8 to 10 repetitions for 3 sets. 7. Calf raises. Elevate your dumbbell leg workout by not only working the upper leg, but the lower leg too. Your calves will really feel the burn with these dumbbell calf raises. Hold 2 dumbbells in your hands and keep your back straight. While the feet are shoulder width apart and the toes are facing forward, try to put something 5 to 10 centimeters high in front of you and stand on it with the front part of your foot. As you exhale quickly, lift through the ankle and heel until the calf is fully contracted and extended. At this stage, you should emphasize the bending of the leg. Hold this contraction and squeeze for a brief second. Throughout this part of the movement, your legs should not be moving, and all the emphasis should be on the calf. When the legs are fully extended and feel a strong contraction, slowly lower the weight back to the starting position. And do 20 repetitions for 3 to 4 sets. Maybe your question is why 20 repetitions? Because the range of motion of this exercise is small, you should do more repetitions. 8. Dumbbell Leg Curl. Well, let's do the last movement for the hamstring muscles. This movement and the leg Romanian deadlift movement, if you combine these two together, you will put the best pressure on the hamstrings. Why am I saying this? Because with the leg Romanian deadlift movement, you will put a good pressure on the hamstrings. And with the dumbbell leg curl movement, you press the lower part of the hamstring. I did not say this about myself. An article in 2015 said, "How do you do it now? Lie on the floor. Or you can use a flat bench, but raising it gives you a better range of motion and engages the hamstrings more effectively. Now choose the right dumbbell. Lie face down on the bench and position yourself so that your knees are on the edge of the bench. Lift the dumbbell off the floor with your feet and secure it between the arches of your feet. Your legs should be fully extended, and you can wrap your arms around the bench for stability. This is the starting position. Bending only at the knees. Slowly bend the dumbbell towards your hips. Raise the dumbbell as high as you can comfortably, or just go past 90 degrees. Pause for a moment and then lower the dumbbell in a controlled manner to the starting position. And do 3 to 4 sets with 8 to 12 repetitions. And these were the 8 best exercises for legs with dumbbells. And now the training program, as I promised. These are for beginners. If in the first to second month, try to use a weight that is not heavy and not too light. Well, this is for professionals, and I can promise you that this program is the best program that can be considered for your legs. And if your level is medium to professional, I suggest you to try deadlifts and squats with heavy weights, but not in a way that puts pressure on your back. And thank you for being with me until this point in the video. And if you like the video, you know what to do, right?